A little bit about me. I've been on the front lines of fighting back against NYU's caving to the Trump administration, because one of the actual reasons I chose to go to NYU was specifically because they were known for how accessible their gender-affirming care program was to their students. Since I last spoke at the emergency rally we held on February 3rd, there has now been an injunction put on the executive order regarding gender-affirming care, but NYU still refuses to release any information on whether they are providing care or not. We've heard from many inspiring speakers tonight, but I want to focus on what it's been like to be a trans student of NYU's administration. NYU's administrators may claim that they don't want to speak up because they don't want to get their funding cut, but this is a false dichotomy. What NYU's administrators fail to understand is that there is no bargaining with fascism. And every time they comply, Trump's administration will move the goalpost until higher education is nothing but diploma mills pushing out propaganda directly given by the Trump administration. We saw UPenn have their funding cut for supporting a trans person 5 years ago, so clearly Trump's administration will do whatever they want, regardless of whether universities fall in line or not. Other college presidents have rightfully stood up for their students, including Princeton, Wesleyan, Dexter, and Liberty. So why can't NYU?
And we also ensure that we are building a sustainable movement that will fight the fascist presidency that we are all under. So again, I want to extend so much love to all the people here today. It is about
$1.5 billion endowment, and NYU Langone's $1 billion of profit last year to stand up for what they claim to believe in and protect academic freedom for future generations. But they would rather shudder in cowardly silence and protect their endowment, despite the fact it is clear that the Trump administration's next task is just it. For those who aren't on campus, I can't even put to word answer. However, on the day of the rally, the entire campus got an email informing us that NYU's administration is disheartening. What gives me hope is DSA, because here our work is by us, for us. If not for DSA, we wouldn't have. If you get a chance, please scan the QR code on the lit we've passed around and sign onto our letter and fill out our onboarding form. We would love to have you join our movement. Thank you.
That's how that works. Okay, next up, we have State Senator and New York City DSA member, Jabari Brisport. When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Trans rights! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Trans rights! When do we want it? Now! Happy Trans Day of Visibility, everybody! I'm New York State Senator Jabari Brisport, first queer person of color ever elected to the New York State Legislature. Out here with you saying when trans rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! Let's go! Are you ready to fight back? Yeah! Now I know y'all got your marching orders from Cynthia. Are you out? Are you ready to stand out? Yeah! Are you ready to be proud? Yeah! Are you ready to fight for our trans siblings? Yeah! Then let the history books show. First they came for our trans youth, and we said, not this time, mother. To those hospitals, to NYU Langone, to New York Presbyterian, to Mount Sinai, again, it is our duty to fight fascism at every inch. Do not obey in advance. Because first they will threaten funding over trans youth. And if you say yes, they will threaten funding if you serve immigrants. And if you say yes, they will threaten funding if you provide abortions. And if you say yes, they will keep chipping away and away and away, because that is how fascism works, that is how evil works, and we are saying hell no! Y'all say it, now me. What are we here for? Trans rights! And when do we want them? Now! What are we here for? Trans rights! And when do we want them? Now! Let's keep on fighting. Let's go!
Thank you, State Senator. We do.
Stand up, fight back!
All right. Next, we're going to hear from Laura.
Everyone, like she just stated, my name is Lorelei Crean, and I'm a trans kid. Even though this is a rally for trans kids, either conservatives criticizing and But because trans kids don't have a voice, I have to live in anticipation of what others decide to say and do about my rights. And I just have to wait for its effects on my life. As a trans kid in the current political climate, I live every moment in fearful anticipation. Before Trump was even in office, literally right after he started running his campaign, queer and trans people went into action in anticipation of what was to come. We had seen what the plans were in Project 2025 and knew we were about to lose our rights. Queer couples rushed to get married, trans people started stockpiling HRT medication, and so many trans people rushed to change their legal documents, like their name, and like myself, their gender markers. And we anticipated right, because Trump, literally on his first day in office, hours after his inauguration, signed a slew of executive orders, one of which declared that there were only 2 genders, and which removed the option of X gender markers from passports. I've already had an X gender marker on my passport since 2023, but knowing my legal existence had just been erased took a massive toll on me. Trump signed that executive order on Monday, and the next day, on Tuesday, I had my algebra midterm. All year, I'd average high 90s in all my math tests, but on this one, I almost failed. Probably because it's hard to focus on a test when you know you no longer legally exist. And I know it seems stupid for me to be complaining about a bad grade on a math test, but I'm a child. That should be my biggest concern in life. Not the fact that I'm losing my fundamental human rights, one of which is healthcare. Due to Trump's illegal executive order, I have been unable to access gender-affirming care. I have been trying to get an appointment at Mount Sinai for over a month now. We called to try to make an appointment, and they say they would be back with a date by next Friday. From then on, I was filled with anticipation and excited for that call. Every day, I would come home and immediately ask my dad if they had called yet. Friday rolls around, but they hadn't called. So we called them back, and they promised they would call us next Friday. This runaround continued for 5 weeks, me anxiously waiting for that call. It took over a month for them to even send the initial intake paperwork to see if I would even qualify. Each day my dysphoria got worse, and each day I got more anxious that I wouldn't be able to access life-saving care. Back after Trump was elected, right after Trump was elected, I made appointments to get both my state ID and birth certificate changed to have an X gender marker. For my state ID, I was able to walk in and do it. And funny enough, it arrived in the mail the day after Trump's executive order declaring that X gender marker was no longer an option. But for my birth certificate, there were no appointments available until late February. So about a month ago, I went in and dropped off the paperwork. Once it was handed in, I asked how long it would take to arrive. The worker told me that due to the new commander-in-chief, cases like mine were ordered to be expedited. So it looks like New York State government is taking some action in order to protect trans individuals who are attempting to change their documents and protect them from the threats they are facing from the federal government. Really unreported on, unconfirmed technically, New York State policy, and it's likely in response to the fact that once the
judge. All right, next up is City Council Member Alexa Aviles.
As they were talking, I was thinking, what the hell are we doing? The fact that you have to live like that breaks my heart. All our trans siblings, we love you, we see you, we will fight. Because New York City is an inclusive, welcoming, loving city. So my name is Alexa Aviles, and I'm City Council Member in District 38. I am not reading anything. The Equal Rights Amendment, New Yorkers have made it clear. We believe in equal rights, that we will not tolerate discrimination against any hateful Donald Trump and his, that's right. Come after trans and LGBTQ, to come after immigrants, come after pro-Palestinian voices. And for every hospital Capitol. That's all in quiet, afraid. Discriminate against our trans siblings. That you discriminate against immigrants. No. Hell to the no. They try to bully us because they know that if they can pick us off, our neighbors to come out and fight. Are we gonna fight? And what do people are equal? All people have what they need. All people are loved. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember. Proud member of the DSA Trans Rights and Body Autonomy Working Group, and as a see our next generation like Lorelei here, who are doing the courage to do the most brave and bold act they can, living as their true, authentic self, coming here and telling us about it. I need to live in a world where every trans child is able to become a trans adult. Where every trans child is given access to life-saving, gender-affirming healthcare that allows them to live their truth. All of us are gathered here today screaming at the top of our lungs because we believe in a world where this is true. Sadly, our current reality is not making space for our world. The administration in Washington is trying to erase us. CEOs like Robert Grossman, closer to home at NYU, who makes over $14 million a year, are bowing to fascism and trying to tell doctors and families what is right for them. CEOs like Robert Grossman, who have no training in gender-affirming care, are listening to billionaire donors rather than to experts in their field who are on the line fighting for our rights. CEOs like Robert Grossman, who, whether they like it or not, are working to erase our community and our existence. But we are gathered together on Trans Day of Visibility to say we will not be erased. We are here, we are beautiful, we are trans. We will make sure that all trans children grow up into beautiful, flourishing trans adults. Letitia James, are you with us? Adrian Adams, are you with us? Well, where are you? Help us in our fight, and everyone here, we have strength in numbers. Get involved. Join us. Trans adults, now is our time to be unapologetically queer and unapologetically here. To the brave trans youth who are here today, thank you. We see you, we know how scary this is, and we are going to fight like hell for you. Thank you.
Here is why I am a socialist. Here is why I am a queer socialist. NYU Langone is named after a man named Ken Langone, who runs a store called Home Depot. There's one right over there. What? Ken Langone supports a politician called Donald Trump, who is also a billionaire. Donald Trump, authoritarianism. Authoritarians will target the most vulnerable people. We have handed out these little cards. Raise your hand if you have one of these cards. Raise it high in the air.
Democrats who think that the best way to regain power is to throw trans people under the bus.
What's your experience as a trans person during the second Trump administration?
This feels personal to
Yeah,
me.
so I think it's amazing that we have all these elected officials coming out. We see mayoral candidates like Zoran Mandani. We see all of it. Can I read it? Okay. I think it's amazing.
Active neo-Nazis.
I think it's amazing that we see these elected officials coming out in support of trans youth, especially when the elected officials at the very top, Donald Trump and his government, are attacking us.
Could you explain the experience of being a trans kid in New York City and in New York State? You mentioned about how it was difficult for you to get an ID.
Yeah, so even, honestly, when Trump got elected, those trans kids in blue states kind of thought we were safe. It's a blue state, and we
You will not extinguish our divine
Okay. So being trans, especially in the current political climate under Donald Trump, when we are under attack every single day, is scary, especially because New York is the most trans accepting state. It's a blue state. We voted, our elected officials are here showing up for trans rights, but we are still being affected by Trump's administration. We are still having our rights taken away, even though we're in a blue state. And so that means that nobody's safe, no matter what state, no matter what group. It's not just trans people. They're going after everybody, and we're just the first.
Have you had, anyone tell you any other experiences in other states that are more restrictive on trans rights? Have you learned?
So even before Trump was in office, trans kids in other states, especially red states, have already had all of this happen to them. They have been unable to seek gender-affirming care, unable to get government identification that really reflects them. This has been something that's been for almost a decade that trans kids in either red or in extremely conservative states have not been able to access, but now it's federal government policy for everyone. No matter what state, no matter blue or red or purple, everyone is affected from this and no one is safe from it.
Now, we saw most of the elected here from the DSA, the more progressive-leaning politicians. What's your thoughts on establishment politicians and their reaction to the ongoing trans rights being restricted nationwide and in New York?
So I think it's amazing that we saw, while socialist elected officials showing up, but sadly, it's just the left. Democrats are abandoning trans kids because they are too scared of Trump. They are giving up and just going on their knees for him. Democrats, Republicans, they're all scared of Trump and they're bowing to his will. And sadly, it seems only the far left, the socialist Democratic officials, they're the only ones showing up because they're not afraid to bow down to Trump. But sadly, they're the only ones doing it.
What do you intend to do in the medium to short term to fight for your rights and to highlight this concern to the general public?
So I personally, as soon as Trump has gone into office, I made like 5 speeches at different rallies since he's come into office. I personally have sort of jumped into action because I feel it's the only thing I can do. I'm watching the federal government take away my rights, and it feels like I can't do anything. And so that's why I've been coming out organizing to try to fight for myself because almost nobody else is. The reason I've been doing so much organizing is that I feel it's the only way to fight for myself because the federal government sure isn't doing it. Most Democrats aren't doing it, and that only leaves the far left to do it. And we need more than that. I need more than that. So that's why I have to take action for myself.
Do you have any last comments for myself?
It's really scary being a trans kid in this current political climate. My existence is used as a political talking point, and I see my rights and freedom debated every single day. And knowing that, even though I'm just a kid, I'm a political talking point. I'm a political issue, not just a human and a kid.
Thank you very much. Can you spell your name?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Lorelei Crean, Lorelei Crean. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm a 17-year-old junior in high school.
In the New York City public school system?
Yeah, New York City student.
Thank you very much.
And the New York City, student.
All right. So we have one more speaker. All right. So, we're about to start again. Thank you, Bilal. Thank you. My name is Queen Jean, and I'm the spiritual... Freedom! Trans freedom! When I say trans, you say freedom. Trans! Freedom! 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 It sounds good, don't it? Oh! It sounds good because it is real. And it is possible. It is possible in our lifetime for trans people, trans youth,
our elders to live and exist and thrive in every part of this nation. It is our right. Today, something that became so apparent. Okay, well, yes, get them safe. Okay. Meow. Today, what became so apparent is a sensual need for solidarity. Solidarity. Solidarity cannot be convenient. It cannot be conditional. It cannot just be for the LGB, but not the T. It don't make no sense. It's not complete. And so I just want to take account that in this city, we are led by the people. We are led by the people. And most importantly, the people, we demand leaders that are willing, not just willing, that will show up, show out, stand in the rain, and be on the front lines next to the very people, the very sacred people of New York City. Now, I can't tell you who to vote for, but I'll just say this. There's some potential. Oh, I love you. There are people that will stand for us on an email, at a good old speech, but then the rain comes and they're gone, right? But the reality is we need dedicated love and support, and that is all around us right now. Let me step back up. Thank you. We have families that are here. Do we have any parents in this crowd? Come on, we love you, parents. Do we have any educators in this crowd? Do we have any neighbors in this crowd? Any faith leaders? Okay, well, yes. We have accomplices here. And they cannot take what they did not create. You are complying with fascism. You're not afraid. It means that you are a fascist. If you are complying with dangerous, harmful rhetoric and executive orders that are telling you that certain people are unworthy of travel access, are unworthy of restroom access, are unworthy of their very right to identify how they choose, you are a fascist. And fascism don't belong in New York City. It is made up of providers. It is made up of indigenous love and blood. It is made up of queer love. It is made up of trans love. When we see agitators, when we see fake prophets, when we see these institutions that are promising to uphold some value on their mission statements, but we know what you're really upholding. You are upholding profit. Yes. You are not upholding the people. Yes. You are upholding fascism. To all of us, to ensure that these children have a future, that these to compromise their studies. We are aligning ourselves in this moment with silence. Are you afraid to speak out? No! I like the sound of that. We're going to keep that same energy tonight. When we step out over to Langone, we have to count them and remind them that we, the people, will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. I said the people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. And they can't defeat us because they're not strong enough. Say 24 to 19. And then it'll be 35. And the next thing we're knowing, our elders will not be able to get the very health care that they are not dependent on. That they have sacrificed their entire lives, that they've worked for. Will we allow that in New York City? No! Oh, I like the sound of this. I thank you all so much for being out here with us. Because that is what it needs. It's a solidarity. We remain solid. We do not fold even when it rains. We stand firm. We do not bend. We do not break. They cannot break what they didn't create. And I just want to uplift something so powerful that our beloved sibling Jude said earlier, right? Is that we are made from the divine. Oh, yeah, I believe in the divine. I look at you all truly here tonight, and it is such a blessing because I see the God in each and every single one of you. And this entire administration is fighting so hard to deny it. They're fighting so hard to erase the power that lives in you. So tonight, we will take to New York. Tonight, we will take our power to NYU Langone, and we will say that trans healthcare is human rights. Thank you. Thank you. New York, come on, make some noise. Okay? It feels good to be free. It is our right to be free. And lastly, I just want to say this because who we are, so we tell them, trans people imagine. And we are about to show them the real power tonight. Thank you, New York. Let's do it. Trans rights are human rights. 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 Everywhere we go. People want to know. Who we are.
I guess we're stopping, aren't we? Oh my God. We are the people! We want justice for! What? We are the people too! Say it louder, 3! We want justice for trans people! What? We are the people too! Say it louder, 3! We want justice for trans people! What? We are the people too! Say it louder, 3! We want justice for trans people! What? We are the people too! Say it louder, 3! We want justice for trans people! What? We are the people too! Say it louder, 3! We want justice for trans people! We are the people! New York City, let's make some noise. We gotta get revved up. I know it was raining, but the rain stopped. I know it was cold, but now we're getting hot. Y'all ready to march? Are you ready to march? Are you ready to get loud? All right, so as we get into the streets, everybody just know, we do not engage with the police. Let's be very clear. We do not engage. We do not work with agitators. There will be people always. You know how the enemy works. But it won't work. Because we are smart. No human is illegal. No human is illegal. No human is illegal. No human is a crime. Protesting is not 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 a crime. We have a First Amendment right. We have a First Amendment right. To assemble. That's right. It sounds good. We are the very community that we serve. We are the very solidarity. We are not moving with any corruption. Okay? Yeah. So if you are here for community, we are here to send. All right, let's do it. Yeah.
Stand up, fight back! 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 Fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
try something once and it's like
That's a great sound. Go get him.
Trans rights! We don't get no peace! They don't get justice! They don't get no peace! If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace! If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace! We don't get no justice, they don't get... We don't get no justice, they don't get no peace!
If we don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace! The people united will never be defeated! Will never be defeated! The people united will never be defeated! Trans rights! Trans rights! Trans rights! Now! Trans rights!
when do we want it?
Now!
And if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
we don't get it.
Shut it down! 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 NYU, shame on you!
Matter here. Make some noise.
Wake up, this is your fight too! Trans lives, they matter here! Wake up, this is your fight too!
Wake up, this is your fight too.
Wake up, this is your fight too!
Maryland women's sports.
No KKK, no fascist USA! From the river to the sea! From the river
The sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever!
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever!
From the sea to the
Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Shame on you, NYU! They're also in uniform. Shame on you, NYU! We are the people. Two. Say it louder. Three. We want justice for trans people. One. We are the people. Two. Say it louder. Three. We want justice for trans people. One. We are the people. Two. Say it louder. Three. We want justice for trans people. One.
We are the people.
Two. Say it louder. Three. We want justice for trans people. Two. Justice for trans people. One. We are the people. Two. Say it louder. Three. We want justice for trans people. Louder. Three. One. We are the people. Two. We are the people. Two.
We are here to demand.
Here we're coming for you.
What do we want?
Trans rights. Now. Trans rights. Now.
What do we want?
Trans rights.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Trans rights. Now. Trans rights. Now.
What do we want?
Trans rights.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Trans rights.
When do we want it?
Now.
What I'm saying is like,
We'll never be defeated. The people united.
people,
United. We'll never be defeated. The people united. We'll never be defeated. The people. NYU. Shame on you. NYU. Shame on you. NYU. Shame on you. NYU.
Elected.
With the patients and parents who have been impacted.
And with that, when trans rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Thank you so much for being here, everybody.
One another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose.
We have nothing to lose.
But our chains.
But our chains.
But our chains.
But our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and support one another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
You are State Senator who?
My name is State Senator Kristen Gonzalez, representing District 59, and right here at NYU Langone.
Okay, State Senator Gonzalez of Brooklyn. Explain, why are you out here with the protesters fighting for trans rights here, and what are you doing in Albany to rectify the situation with NYU Langone, and what is exactly the presidency?
I'm out here today because, like so many New Yorkers, I was deeply disappointed weeks ago when, after an executive order from the Trump administration, NYU Langone canceled appointments for trans youth. And since then, we have been organizing, rallying, and sending letters alongside our elected officials and unions like 1199 to ensure that they are resuming care, taking on new patients, and clarifying their policy with the parents and patients impacted.
Any of your constituents have been affected by these orders? Have they reached your office in regards to this?
Yes.
Brooklyn?
We've had, our district covers 3 boroughs in Queens, Brooklyn, and Manhattan, and we've had constituents and families impacted. While some of those families have seen their appointments rescheduled, we have not had official confirmation of the policy being clarified from NYU Langone. NYU Langone has also refused to respond to our letters and requests to meet across elected offices to hold them accountable. And so today we're wielding the power of our district, our people, and everyone who is invested in seeing trans care be protected in New York.
Tonight, did you hand in a letter to NYU Langone, and what exactly was the response? What did you need? How did security deal with you? Did you introduce yourself as a legislature in Albany?
So tonight we walked in with over 8,000 of the over 10,000 letters that were sent to NYU Langone. I introduced myself to security as the state senator representing this district, and they refused to take the letters, they refused to engage, and they did not give us any point of contact to speak with in order to submit these letters. New Yorkers deserve to have their voices heard, and so we're going to continue pushing them to accept these letters and listen to all of the New Yorkers who are so concerned about what's happening here.
As a legislature, have you talked to the governor or the governor's office on this issue? Have you reached her? Have you spoken to her personally on this situation?
We've been working with the Attorney General's office, who has been working with NYU Langone to ensure that those patients are resuming their care, and we're going to continue working with them. The executive or governor is very well aware of the situation, but ultimately it is up to NYU Langone to be responsible in this situation and respond to all of us across legislative bodies.
Okay, and have you introduced any bill in the legislative session in regards to this issue, or your colleagues, your DSA colleagues have?
To end care for trans youth is against New York state law. It is discrimination, and so we are simply asking NYU to follow the law, and if they will not, then we will pursue legislation as well.
Okay, and any proposed bill?
At the moment, we don't have a bill introduced. We were hoping to see if NYU would be cooperative with us, but since they haven't, we will be forced to look at legislative solutions here.
And do you have any parting comments to say to the press about this event? And my last question is, obviously you are a 5-borough legislature. The mayoral elections are coming up pretty soon. We've had Doran Mamdani earlier on here, a colleague in the assembly. What's your thoughts of him as a mayoral candidate coming to this event today?
I'm going to be focused on topic today.
Okay.
But your first question, what would press like to know? I want every outlet and every New Yorker to know that there are thousands of us who are ready to stand up for trans youth, and This letter writing campaign is representative of that. The thousands who have rallied with us over the last few weeks are representative of that. And certainly the continued pressure is representative of a New York that is going to demand better from its institutions. So that is what we want everyone to know tonight. We want people to join us. Please find us online, send a letter if you haven't. Your voice is deeply needed in this fight.
All right, and your name again?
Kristen, Kristen, 59. Yes, thank you so much.
We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be stronger!
Do you want to
City of New York! City of New York! Forever! 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 Racist police!
We do not engage!
We do not engage!
With fascist robots!
With fascist robots!
We stand!
We stand!
With the people!
With the people!
With the people!
With the people!
We protect!
We protect!
The people!
The people!
The people!
The people!
So we're gonna move back